Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Spark Out Boxing coming at you guys live with another video. On this video, guys, I wanted to discuss the fight that had just happened between Teofimo Lopez and Jamaine Ortiz. It's pretty much the talk of the boxing scene right now, just because Teofimo, he's a pretty significant, fighter. Currently, right now, he's regarded as one of the top young fighters, up and comers. I guess in a way you could say he's already solidified himself, but he's part of that younger echelon of fighters. The next generation, if you would say so. Teofimo, he gets the victory via unanimous decision, and a lot of people consider it a controversial decision. Um, I myself, I did kind of have Ortiz, because the fight was very weird for those who didn't watch it. It was it was not a good fight, honestly, in my opinion. These Thursday night match cards, I think they should just stop. I know it has nothing to do with it being on Thursday, but I mean, look at the last two that we've gotten, guys. It's been Shakir Stevenson. That was a god awful performance. Um, that was just one of the most boring fights I've ever seen. And then this fight, it wasn't entertaining. There just wasn't nothing significant about it. No crazy moment. No nothing. Jermaine Ortiz was running the entire time, and yes, I know a lot of people say, he wasn't running. He was boxing. Okay, he was boxing the entire time. But still, at the end of the day, I know this is boxing. The sport is boxing, but people pay to get entertained. All right, it's the name of the game. I know the name of the game of boxing is to hit and not get hit, but at the same time, when you go out into that ring, you have to realize you have to entertain people. If you're not entertaining nobody, then you're just gonna be known as a boring guy that runs. It's just that's the world that we live in. So I mean, Teofimo was just punching the air really the whole night. He couldn't cut off the ring. He was having a hard time figuring out Ortiz. And Ortiz, he was just boxing circles around Teofimo, but it was really weird because he'd engage and then he'd have a very long stint of inactivity, where Teo, he'd land a couple of, like a uppercut or maybe a jab or something there, but I mean, Teo just could not cut off the ring. It was honestly just a bad match in general, a bad match for the fighters, bad match for the fans, and just a bad match for boxing in general. When we get something like this, it really just this is why people say boxing is dying. Unfortunately, is because of matches like this, matches like Shakir Stevenson. And yes, I know Shakir Stevenson wasn't a robbery, but still, that one was just fucking god awful boring. Um, which just leads me to my next thing about this video is what the hell is wrong with Teo? Teo honestly has to be one of the most confusing fighters I've ever seen. And the reason I say this is because he can be great. He's great. We've seen Teo against, Lomachenko and Josh Taylor. He looked like world class right there. But then when we see him against Sandor Martin, Jermaine Ortiz, George Kambosos, the guy just I don't know what happens. I don't know if he just flips a switch or what, but he just doesn't show up for those journeyman esque fights. You know what I mean? Like it's just not. It just makes no sense to me. I don't know if it's just like he gets a big win and he gets all in his head and he thinks he's the greatest or what. But I mean, Teo has to be studied. I mean, this guy is. It's just really weird. Like that's the only way I can describe him. It's really weird. But I mean, I don't know. That's just my opinion. This is a short video, guys. Let me know what you guys thought in the comment section below. Make sure to like, subscribe, and favorite. Share the video if you guys would. I really appreciate that. And yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.